Nearly 2 years removed from the 2020 election, clerks across Wisconsin are still fighting election deniers. Investigations, audits, even court cases all have disproved those conspiracy theories. Still, a clerk we spoke with today feels a personal responsibility to prove those election results and the next one coming in November will be accurate. McKenna Alexander joins us live in Madison on this National Voter Registration Day. McKenna?
Yeah, we have less than 50 days until the midterm election. And while today is about registering to vote, the Dane County clerk tells me that registration is just one part of many ways that they make sure your ballot is secure. In Wisconsin, election security begins well before you cast a ballot. First, you need to be on file as a registered voter.
You go up to the poll book and you're either in there already or you register to vote and show your ID, show where you live. And then you sign the poll book. And there has to be the same number of ballots in the ballot bin as signatures in that book.
Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald says that poll book can't be compromised.
Sometimes I hear like, oh, it's been stuffed with ballots. Like that can't happen. That has never happened, at least in the last 50 years that I know of.
After signing the poll book and filling out your ballot, you feed it into a machine that takes a digital image of the ballot, ensuring a backup of each vote cast. Then after the election has ended, an audit is conducted, where all the ballots of a particular ward are polled, counted by hand, and matched to what was shown on election night. The entire review process can be publicly viewed and is also available online.
So it's actually extremely transparent, the whole process. And very reliable.
Despite Wisconsin's multiple election security measures, it's no secret that skepticism has grown toward the voting process after former President Trump falsely claimed the 2020 presidential election results were wrong. McDonald says he and other clerks are well aware of the rise in distrust and want to reassure every voter that each ballot cast is legitimate.
So I struggle. I sit around thinking, well, if I were a bad guy, what would I do? It's really hard to come up with a scenario where you get into our system and change anything.
A recent Wall Street Journal article reporting a rise in Wisconsin election skeptics volunteering to be poll workers and poll watchers is something seen here in Dane County, according to McDonald. However, he views the trend as a good thing.
And the Republican Party has been active in recruiting people to work, which is perfectly within their right. What we found is once people work in the system, they understand that it works and they trust it. So from our point of view, that's a good thing.
Again, today is National Voter Registration Day. If you haven't registered to vote, you can do so in a couple ways. Just visit myvote.wi.gov.